NFL star has breakdown from failed marriage. So this brings up the question, what makes a good woman? So Croy Bierman had the cops called out to his house in Atlanta, and he just went crazy.
Bananas.
But, I mean, for somebody who was, just seemed like he was on one, he was speaking some... I've never seen somebody so level-headed.
Passionate.
When they were so riled up.
Passionately level-headed.
Yeah, just passionately level-headed. That's a good way to look at it. So take a look at this video. Let's break it down. Also, there is some profanity.
Oh, my God!
Hide your kids.
Hey, police!
He said hi.
Come here, Mr. Bierman.
He said hi.
Bro. Why are our policemen approaching people like, hey, hi, this is the police. Like, I see you. Y'all are the only people that dress like that.
Y'all the only ones that look like this. Yeah, exactly.
I know it's you. That's crazy.
I got eyes.
Man. Yeah, and then his response, oh, hello. Like, good to see you. Thank God you're here. This crazy woman.
Been waiting on y'all.
Bierman, come talk to me. What's going on?
It's just a bunch of nonsense.
All right, come talk to me. Ma'am, stay right there. What's going on tonight?
We're just having an argument
About what?
about our fucking life.
Okay, what happened? Why,
It's
why
our life. It's destroyed.
Okay, what?
You know what I didn't catch when I was, watched this, skim through it the first time, is that she can hear everything he's saying because he didn't walk that far away from the car. And so this cop is, he purposely separates so he can question them individually. They're not supposed to know what each other is saying.
That's true.
I didn't realize that.
And he's giving her all the answers to the test right now. It's wild.
What is the argument?
Her inability to fucking solve problems.
Okay,
Or
come
address
over
them or
here.
do anything.
Come over here.
Why?
Because I want to talk to you away from her.
Why?
See, there it is. Do you think that's a problem amongst females that they have an inability to solve problems among modern females
As a
specifically?
As a general whole.
As a general, yeah. I'm not saying. I think there's a lot of amazing women that
Of course.
very good at critical thinking and
Maybe
problem
solve problems wisely. Maybe.
Oh, do expound.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, they'll tend to solve problems, but the way they go about solving problems isn't the healthiest.
Yes.
There
we go.
Getting sugar daddies or going to OnlyFans or...
There we go. Yes.
It's like, my money is low. Time to start the OnlyFans.
I agree with that.
Pics, I don't mean...
I agree with
that's-
that. I agree with that because it's kind of like we get in this mindset of where, we want the problem solved, but, we also want to feel good at the same time and get an immediate benefit sometimes. And so I think it can lead to decision making like that. And so it's not always wise. So I think that is the problem. So we solve problems. It's
Don't solve
maybe
them
not the best.
wisely.
Yeah. Because I was like, well, we always look at the problem.
Yeah,
so
we
I was
always
trying
see
to
the
think.
problem, that's for
Yeah, but we don't see ourselves as the problems a lot of times. Yeah.
So y'all are good with the description and the diagnosis, but y'all aren't good with the prescription.
I would say so.
the
Yes.
resolution and the
I know so
solution.
many women who are amazing at breaking down the problem. They
they'll
know
break
the
it
problem.
down in an outline. And,
Yes.
MLA format.
Ask them what the solution is,
12 font.
Ask
Times
them
New
what the
Roman.
solution is, though.
Oh, no, they left that part out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like A, B, C.
The solution is the problem.
They didn't put the D. The D is blank at the bottom.
Awareness. That's the solution.
Yeah,
Me telling you this is the solution.
Emotional unavailability.
Emotional damage.
It's crazy. Okay, let's proceed.
Screaming at you and have a whole argument.
It's nothing but an act. It's all a bunch of bullshit.
Oh.
What is?
Everything she does.
Okay, what does she do tonight?
Everything. I'm not going to do this. Because this right here does nothing but fuel her bullshit. I'm not doing this. This is narcissistic behavior. I'm not doing this.
Hey, now, Miracle.
He's breaking my heart.
Miracle, as the narcissistic behavioralist specialist on the panel. You did a whole breakdown of like what
That's
a narcissist
funny.
is.
We sure did. I forgot.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, my question is, how do you think this could fuel her, pushing, I guess, her agenda on him that's not beneficial for their relationship?
Yeah, I mean, one of the main characteristics you see in like narcissistic behavior is kind of like how everything has to fit their narrative and be exactly the way that they imagine it to be so in their reality. And so this could very well do that for a narcissist. When you have other people validating your viewpoint on something, it absolutely will fuel it. I mean, yeah, so I could see that in this situation because in my opinion, a lot of people in general, but especially women, because I am a woman, so I just look more at women, portray narcissistic behaviors like this, especially as it pertains to like with your man in a relationship that you may or may not respect at the moment. And so that those characteristics can definitely come out.
Oh, what you said though is kind of powerful because you said you may or may not respect them in that moment.
Yes.
But if you're in a relationship or of any sort, of any kind, respect is like the bedrock of it.
Yeah.
And so that should never falter. And if that falters, then the relationship might as well just not exist.
I agree.
Because if you don't have basic respect for somebody, then it leads to stuff exactly like this.
Exactly.
And so if you're in a situationship or just any type of relationship where respect has broken down on either side, from your side, or you notice a lack of respect from the other person, it's time to run. It's time to dip, right? Because as we see here, it could escalate very, very quickly.
I'm just trying to figure out what the
There's
argument-
nothing to do. You shouldn't even be here. Who called you?
Your kids.
Who? What kid?
You have kids? I don't know. Whoever's in the
So
house.
what could?
So
We've been outside this whole time.
What was the argument about?
Our life. Our life.
Okay,
And it's
so
fucking destroyed.
why is it getting so heated?
Because our life is destroyed. What don't you
He's like, what
understand?
don't you get? Oh,
What
man.
else do you want me to say?
Yes.
He's like, this. I
It's
mean,
like, this is what I mean. I said it.
I mean, this is tough for both parties involved because the
Yeah.
cop's just like, I'm
Trying
here
to like calm down
I'm
the
here
situation.
I'm here
trying
to
to
do my
understand.
job. You know what he should have done? He should have just been like, look, man, I'm gonna take you. He should have just put him in the car and like, hey, look, I'm not arrested you. I'm just
That's
taking
a
you
good
around the
idea.
block because your kid or somebody gave us a call. All right, just need you to calm down before I take you back. But I mean, I get they have like procedures and stuff, so that may not have been within their, I guess, scope of authority
Checklist,
to
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
But man, this is kind of tough to watch.
It
'cause
is.
He's
Like
just
the
like,
guy doesn't know how to respond.
because
Yeah.
in fairness, this guy might know exactly what he's talking about, but he
Yeah.
can't admit it.
Yeah.
So we are where we are.
There's no money. There's no house. We're getting divorced one day and we're not the next.
Okay.
She's fucking other men. What do you want?
Just calm down.
Calm down, but I don't have a fucking life.
Oh,
I
God.
don't have somebody who will
have
fucking listen to me.
Calm down.
Oh, calm down. You want to live this motherfucker?
Look.
You wouldn't have lasted
Calm
for a
down.
year. You wouldn't have lasted a day in this fucking house.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa, that's tough.
I feel so bad
That
for him, but he need to calm down, though.
Is tough.
He can get arrested.
No, he could absolutely get arrested.
Yeah.
He does need to, just
Oh.
reel it back and
Get some stoicism.
Yeah,
I mean,
yes,
just learn how to
yes.
handle, when you're really fired up. It's very important to manage your emotions in a way that will allow you to proceed in an effective manner. Because what he's doing isn't effective, or isn't going to help him. It can only hurt him.
Yes.
All right. And so, if he just took a step back and was like, hey, let me tell you what's going on. And he thought about, okay, let's go through this story of, how this woman is ruining our marriage and our life and how you got caught out here because of it. And this is just trying to add fuel to the fire. Well, then he could have been in a better situation with, the authority, even though truthfully that there's probably not much they would have done, but they could have just, left him like, okay, there's nothing to see here. But now you got in a situation where the cop is following behind you, telling you, hey, calm down, where the situation can only be escalated from here.
Yeah.
And not a good favor or in not a favorable light for you. So yeah. So let's continue on. Well, before we do that, Alan J says he don't need to come down. Alan's like, no, rev him up. Let him be.
What's going on, Mr. Berman?
I just
Fake tears.
Just been screaming at me for like 2 hours, like a crazy person.
Okay. What was
Where
the
are the
argument?
tears?
This
Why
is-
were y'all arguing?
Because I just
Why is he
I just
screaming?
wanted to get a divorce. Like
This is
Let me
Real
stop.
Housewives acting at its finest.
Yeah.
the gate like is broke or whatever, so you have to like manually open it. He jumped in front of my car. I have all these videos. Like he's blocking me from leaving. And he just turned me
Yo.
into court.
Yo. When the videos first started,
He was on the side.
he was on the side of the car.
Yeah.
You could just dip.
She could have left.
And if you ran over his foot or toes, that's his fault.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's crazy.
5:30. I can't do this right now. I'm sorry. Like my nose.
Did she say it's 5:30? Like in the
5:30.
morning?
Is that what she said?
I think it's at
I was
night.
walking in my robe.
Oh, yeah, it does get dark
I
early.
was like
So.
yelling for help to my neighbors, like, please, somebody help me. He's screaming in my ear, grabbing my robe, like the back hoodie of my robe, and I mentally, like, and physically, emotionally cannot take this any longer.
Now, if that is the case, then that would fall under abuse
Yes.
and assault, and that should absolutely not be tolerated.
Never.
But also, if that is not the case, then she needs to face some sort of repercussions, because not only is she driving this man clinically insane, she's lying on him if that is the case.
Yeah.
Right? And we're kind of past this, phase of believe all women. We need to go back to innocent until proven guilty.
Yep.
Now, there are certain situations where it's blatantly obvious if somebody is,
Abusive.
or just plain guilty.
Yeah.
But even that's not enough sometimes.
Yeah. Of course.
Check out OJ. So, I'm done with this video, but I do want to know what makes a good woman from y'all's perspective.
The opposite of her
Oh, jeez.
Shots fired!
In every way.
in every way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone,
Yeah.
one that respects her man, one that listens to what he says, one that genuinely cares about how he's feeling and what he may be saying in that moment, and asking for solutions.
Yes.
And how to make it better if it's her fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, what makes a good woman? I mean, valuing the relationship that you have with your significant other, understanding where you stand as a woman and him as a man, and how you can complement each other in every way. And yes, like you said, searching for solutions and keeping in mind that you are not opposing sides, that you're a single front going towards the goal of whatever that is, and you have the same ambition to go towards that thing, and you're not fighting each other. And so, yeah, one that understands that.
Peace.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, exactly. I mean, a good woman is peace, because she's peace within herself. I heard somewhere, and it's really true, probably a lot of women don't know how to respect a man because they first and foremost don't respect themselves. And it's really hard to understand what that looks like if you first don't respect yourself. Like, you don't respect your own boundaries or your own values. You're always going outside your values, like, women doing OnlyFans, or like boundaries. And with that example, letting a man do whatever in a relationship and you doing whatever, and not respecting what you want, or not respecting your own body, you know, letting anyone do whatever they want to your body, or showing it off for the world to see and not caring. And so respect, first and foremost, you have to understand within yourself as a woman. Otherwise, you really won't know how to give that out, because respect is how, you know, men see love, versus women is more so of, I guess, appreciation. And so understanding that you can get along a lot better if you really get to those
dynamics.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds like a conscious outlet episode. Respect versus appreciation.
Ooh, thank you. I'm writing that down.
You're welcome.
I hope you're still on that one. That's another one.
Yes, but just going back to the video situation, the authorities, the cops should absolutely be the last call. So if you're having dissension in your relationship, in your marriage, you should have a good friend or a group of friends or family members that are able to come and, or, you know, church pastor that you can seek counsel for. And if you don't have that, well then when there is, you know, this level of frivolous behavior, the authorities is the level that it escalates to automatically. Right. And so you should always want to solve things in-house before it gets to that level.
Yeah.
Because once it gets to the level of authority, especially with people who are well known to the public eye, it can only crumble from there. Because not only is your relationship public in a sense, but now it's under the scrutiny of the court of the public opinion.
Yeah.
And people are going to side on either side, and it's going to be nasty on both sides, and you're going to hear it whether you want to or not, and it's going to affect the way you proceed forward. And so,
and now your content.
Yep.
Yeah, now your literal content. We want to thank you for the content, though. And those are our thoughts. We want to know your thoughts. When we come back, we're going to be talking about Cardi B. She's single again. Is it a publicity stunt, or is it really over? Stay locked to Like for the Algorithm. That's supposed to be quality.